You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans, Belynda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your weekly prediction edition. As always, these are based on official soap spoilers out of NBC Peacock and on recent episode activity. I have got big predictions for Sloan and EJ, for Konstantine Meleounis, for Theresa and Kristen, for Eric, and for Clyde Weston. We're going to dive right in, but if you haven't, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Let's talk about it. Our first prediction: Sloan and EJ blame hospital paperwork error for the new scheme they have cooked up for this baby swap. So it started on Friday, but you'll see it again on Monday, May 20th. Official spoilers say EJ sees Nicole and Eric kissing when she is drunk. Spoilers for Tuesday, May 21st say EJ goes to Sloan with an ultimatum. He wants that baby back in Nicole's arms. On Thursday, May 23rd, we have Eric confronting Sloan about her recent behavior. And by Friday, May 24th, Sloan comes clean to some extent to him. So when EJ comes to confront her, he tells her, you have 24 hours to give back the baby. And he offers her money. He's like, you can just, piss off, leave town. I will fund you to live in a style to which you can grow accustomed, but my wife has to have the baby back and the Eric secret has to remain intact. Well, that Eric secret is Sloan's trump card to play against him because he's saying, I'll make sure you're arrested, blah, blah, blah. But then Nicole will leave him for Eric. They both know that. So I think Sloan is going to push back and say, we can handle this a different way where I can still stay married. I don't have to leave town. You don't have to pay me off. Let's find a scapegoat. Let's blame something. And I think blaming hospital paperwork will do it. And what EJ doesn't know, of course, Sloan has an insider at the hospital, the doctor who fudged the other paperwork, so they could use him to fudge it the other way. We'll see how it goes, but Nicole's getting that baby back soon. Our second prediction: Konstantine is arrested at his wedding to Maggie Horton. The spoilers for this week say on Wednesday, May 22nd, Maggie activates her plan to get revenge on Konstantine. So it's not enough that he's a scam artist that has come lying. She is going to set him up to look like an embezzler and a thief because she doesn't just want him deported. Maggie wants him arrested. She is really PO'd. And lucky for her, she has friends willing to help, and they're going to overlook the gray area this is in. So far, I believe that John Black and Steve Johnson and Marlena all know about this plan, and they are willing to participate. And Maggie wants the big expose, the big reveal, the arrest to happen at the wedding. So she is still going forward with the wedding plans, I think, because she wants to maximize the impact and the humiliation. She wants Konstantine to think he's about to get everything he wants, and at the last minute, it all to fall through. So that's why I think it's going to happen at the wedding. And I think Rafe's going to sweep in and arrest him, or maybe he's going to be there as a wedding guest so he can arrest him. Everybody in Salem's going to be happy to see that guy go. Our third prediction: Theresa explodes at Kristen and Alex. So spoilers for Wednesday, May 22nd say that Alex asks Theresa to move into the mansion with him. That sounds good, but there's more to this. Remember the other day when Theresa finally decided to put out again after they did the deed, he immediately booty called Kristen about meeting her to hit the sheets at her house while the sheets he was in are still warm and moist from him romping with Theresa. So he also wouldn't answer Theresa when she said, tell me you care, I care about you, and then demanded he say something, and he's like, actions speak louder than words. They were just boinking, they weren't making love. I mean, whatever. But I do think that Theresa is going to find out that Alex is still seeing Kristen behind her back, still boinking her, even asking her to move into the mansion. We know that he's a himbo and he's going to keep up with it. And Teresa's going to lose it, not only because she wants him for herself and wants the money, but because, Konstantine is blackmailing her. So messy, messy, messy. Our fourth prediction: Eric Brady is going to be devastated and he is going to feel absolutely robbed if you don't recall, Eric has no biological children. I think he and Nicole have had one, maybe more than one miscarriage at any rate. And then he got Jada pregnant, but she decided to have an abortion. He got Sloan pregnant, but then she miscarried and found out she's high risk and can't have any more kids. So that baby of his and Nicole's is the only bio kid. Of course, he doesn't know it yet, but the closest he's gotten to fatherhood was being a stepdad to Holly Jonas, and now this adoptive baby. So on Friday, May 24th, Sloan tells Eric that the baby is EJ and Nicole's. That scene is probably going to carry over into Monday, and I think it'll be that following week, the week of the 27th, when Sloan actually hands back the baby. And, Sloan has warned EJ that if Nicole and Eric find out that they share a child, they're both going to lose them. And I agree. EJ just wants her to give back the baby and just run away. I do think she's going to negotiate with him because she does have some leverage and they're going to come up with some other scheme. But the bottom line is Eric is going to lose that baby and he's going to be absolutely crushed. That's what I think. All right, our fifth and final prediction, Clyde Weston's time is up. This villain has been tormenting Salem, and this has been going on for quite some time. We don't even see him anymore, or hear his voice. He's on the other side of a call, and they just describe what he said. And I am excited to see James Reed back. I mean, he's got to either be arrested and put in Supermax, or he's got to be killed. This can't keep going. Tuesday, May 21st, spoilers say Chad wants Steve to help find Clyde. And, he has all this evidence from Abby's notebook. Steve is already pressuring Ava. Where is he? And of course, she doesn't know. She'd be happy to give him up. Clyde wants that notebook, and the notebook is in the possession of the Salem Police Department. They are planning to use it as bait. This guy has got to be caught, right? Hopefully killed. And I feel like we are in the last few days of May Sweeps. It ends on Wednesday, the 22nd, I believe. I don't think he's going to be caught before Sweeps is over, but we'll see. But I do think his time is up. It's running out. He is about to be over. And as much as I love James Reed, I kind of would be happy to see Clyde gone for good because I'm a little bored with this storyline at this point. It's just dragged on too long. These are replacement writers writing this stuff, just by the way. All right, those are all our predictions for the week ahead and beyond. Drop your comments whether you agree, disagree, think the storylines are going a different direction. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe if you haven't, and definitely come back soon because we are here talking soap operas, talking Days of Our Lives 7 days a week. And as always, I'm your host, Belynda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.